Hi everyone, and welcome back to Read Along with Robyn, where we turn yoga books and regular books into a fun movement and mindfulness experience for your kiddos. Today's book is ABC That Sounds Like Me by Cindy Goldberg, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for discounts on your very own copy of this book. Check down in the description box below. Let's get started.
We all have character strengths. Our character strengths are what is best about us. Also, they are what we love to do, what we think we are good at, and what we enjoy doing for a long time. When we use our strengths, everything feels just right. See if you can spot your character strengths every day. A is for awe. That sounds like me when I see something beautiful. I appreciate the beauty I see.
Alrighty, friends, at the beginning of the book, they're talking about character strengths, and we're going to get started by warming up our bodies and getting our physical strength nice and ready. So we're going to do something called a sun dance. All right, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. You can start at the very top of your mat. Stretch your hands up nice and high to the sky, and you can even wave at the clouds if it feels good. Nice. Hang down low. Reach forward, see if you can tickle your toes. Nice job. Bend your knees, put your hands on the ground, and jump your feet back out behind you. Good work. Belly all the way down to the ground, and you can even wiggle around like a snake. Go push into your hands. Look up at the sunshine. Nice. Keep your bum nice and low. Bend your knees. Stick your bum really high up to the sky, almost like you're a puppy dog. Good work. Take a big breath. Feet jump up like a little frog. Let's do one big frog jump together. 1, 2, 3. Ribbit. Nice. Straighten your legs. Hang down low. And give those toes a little tickle again. Stretch all the way up high. Wave goodbye to the sky. And hands by your sides. Nice work. Alrighty, A is for awe. Awe of something beautiful. So we're going to imagine we have a flower in our hands. We're going to start by taking a really big smell of that flower. And then we're going to blow all the pollen out. Nice, let's try it again. Big smell of your flower. And blow all the pollen. Nice one.
B is for bravery. That sounds like me when I say, take those training wheels off and let me try. C is for caring. That sounds like me when I feed my cat and pet him until he purrs. I love taking care of Charlie.
Okay, bravery and caring. Now in the bravery page, they were riding a bicycle. So we're going to try that together. We're going to come onto our backs for this one. All the way down. You're going to lift up your feet, and you're going to imagine that you're pedaling your bicycle up in the sky. Nice work. You can pedal it really slowly, like you're going up a hill. Or you can pedal it really fast, like you're going down a hill. Nice work. You decide how fast you want to go with your bicycle. And if you want, you can even put your toes against your friend's toes, and you can ride your bicycle together. Nice work. Being super brave. Amazing. Now the next page was caring, and we had a beautiful cat on that page. So let's be kitty cats together. We're going to come to our hands and our knees, just like this. We're going to take a nice big smell, look up to the sky. And as you breathe out, you're going to go meow, looking back at your belly. Let's try it again. Big smell, look all the way up, and go meow. Excellent.
D is for deliberate and prudent. That sounds like me when I get to school on time and I make a plan to talk to Jaden. I choose to stay quiet and wait for the right time. E is for expecting the best. That sounds like me when I hope to play a song on the piano after I practice all week.
Okay, friends, we've got D and E on this page. The first page is deliberate and prudent. So we're going to pretend we're writing in school and being nice and quiet because it's not the right time to talk to our friends, okay? So we're going to spread our legs nice and wide. We're going to imagine we have a pen and paper in front of us, okay? And we're going to write. Lean a little bit forward and write. Look up. Is it time to talk? Say hi to your friend. Hi, friend. And then it's time to be quiet and write again. So let's try it again. Lean forward and write. Good work. Okay, now our next page is E, and it's expecting the best. And in the picture, they are learning how to play the piano. So we're going to try that together. We're going to lay all the way down to our bellies. Good work. You're going to lift your head up a little bit so that your hands, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me, so that your hands and your forearms are on the ground. Remember, your forearms from your elbows to the tips of your fingers. And this is how we're going to play the piano. We're going to go ding, 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 ding. You can even write your own song. Ding, 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 ding. Good work.
F is for forgiveness. That sounds like me when I forgive Logan for hurting my feelings after he says sorry. G is for gratitude. That sounds like me when I look at my family and friends and feel so thankful and lucky to have them.
Sometimes if I don't forgive my friends, I start to feel really tight and tense inside of my body, like I'm holding a tight ball. And so we're gonna try that. We're gonna see if we can release that ball by forgiving our friends, okay? So grab onto your knees really nice and tight, like you're squeezing in. You're not forgiving them, you're so tight. And then we're gonna release by opening our arms and legs and relaxing on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Releasing that tension. Nice work. Now the next page is gratitude, and we're going to pretend that we're blowing out the candles on our cake while all of our family is surrounding us, okay? So bring your legs back in crisscross. First, we're going to smell the icing. Go, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then blow out the candles. Make sure you get all the candles out. You gotta let all of your air out. Let's try it one more time. Smell the icing. And blow all the candles out. Let all of your air out. Until there's no air left. Good work.
H is for humor. That sounds like me when I tell a good joke and make myself laugh and my friends laugh too. I is for integrity. That sounds like me when I show honesty with my sister. I tell her that it's her turn, even though she thinks it's mine.
We're going to play a little game for humor, my friends. We're going to play something called the silly face mirror. All right, now you can try with somebody that's in your house if you have a friend to practice with. If not, you can just copy my silly faces. Okay? Now basically what's going to happen is the partner is going to show off some silly faces and the other partner has to copy their faces. If you're working with another partner, you can switch so that each of you get a turn to show off your silly faces, okay? But if not, take a look at mine. I'm going to show you. Are we ready? Okay. Nice work. Okay, friends, we're going to use our partner in order to show off integrity because in the book, they're passing something back and forth. So we're going to try that. With your partner, you're going to stand back to back. So their back will be touching your back. If you don't have a partner, you can just try with me and pretend like you have someone to pass to, okay? You're going to spread your legs nice and wide. Both of you are going to spread so that there's a little bit of space. Okay? When you're ready, you're going to imagine that you have something in your hands, or maybe you do have something, and you can pass it to you from between your legs. So you're going to lean all the way forward. Both of you are going to lean, and then you're going to pass through your legs, and you're going to lift up, and you're going to try again, and they're going to pass to you. So you're going to lean forward, and you're going to grab whatever they have to give you, and lift it back up. Nice work.
J is for judgment. That sounds like me because I can tell what's right and wrong to do without anyone reminding me. K is for kindness. That sounds like me because it's easy for me to be nice. I feel happy when I make other people feel good.
Do you have good judgment? Let's see. We're going to toss something in the garbage together, okay? So we're going to bring 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to bend our front knee, and we're going to grab our thing, and we're going to toss it in the garbage. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Pew! Nice work. Let's switch our legs. Bring this leg forward and this leg back. Bend your front knee, grab your thing, and toss it in the garbage. Go. Pew! Excellent. Now the other thing on this page was kindness. And they were picking flowers for one of their friends. So we're going to try that together. We're going to take 3 steps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to lean all the way down, lifting our back leg up, grabbing a flower, and back up again. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Lift your back leg up, reach down for a flower, pick it up. Nice. One more time. Go 1, 2, 3. Lift your back leg, lean forward, grab your flower. Excellent.
L is for leadership. That sounds like me when I repeat the directions to Olivia because she didn't understand what the teacher said. M is for modesty. That sounds like me when I kick the winning goal and I do not brag about it. Instead, I say, "We did it."
All right, L is for leadership. And so sometimes when our friends aren't using their listening ears, we have to explain to them what is happening. So we're gonna see if we can actually practice our listening ears first, okay? That also shows good leadership because other people will follow along with us. So we're gonna play a little game called Stop and Listen. And if you've been here for our yoga long videos before, you know how to play this game. But if not, basically how it works is every time you can hear the bell, like that, you can have your eyes open. But the second you can't hear the bell anymore, your eyes have to close nice and tight. Okay, are we ready to try? All right, let's see how good your listening ears are. Ready? Close those eyes. Open them wide until you can't hear the bell anymore, and then close them. Ooh, open wide. Can you still hear the bell? Once you can't hear it anymore, eyes have to close. Last time, ready? Nice work, you guys. Amazing. Now the next piece on this page was M for modesty. So when we score a goal, we aren't just bragging about it, we're saying, "We did it, yes!" So we're gonna try that together. We're gonna lean 1 foot out, 1 foot back, and you're gonna see if you can turn your back toes out to the side. Okay, so this one will be pointing forward, and this one will be pointing out to the side. Excellent. You're gonna open up your arms, nice. On the count of 3, we're gonna show off our muscles. We're gonna say, "We did it!" Ready? Take a big breath. 1, 2, 3, we did it! Awesome. Let's see if we can try it on the other leg, okay? So we're gonna bring this leg forward, this leg back. You're gonna make sure this leg is pointing forward and this leg is pointing to the side. Open up your arms, take a big smell. 1, 2, 3, we did it! Amazing, last one. 1, 2, 3, we did it! Super job.
N is for new. That sounds like me when I use creativity to make something new, such as when I turn a pine cone into a cat. O is for objective and fair. That sounds like me when I divide the candy bar evenly between Jamal and me.
All right, friends, N is for new, and we're gonna show off our new yoga pose together, okay? So you get to create your very own and maybe get your friends to try and match your pose. I'm gonna see if I can come up with a cool new pose too. Maybe I'll do something like this. Is I don't think this is a yoga pose usually. This is my pose, and you actually have to hop up and down while you do it. Whoa, and maybe on the other side too. Nice. Don't forget to make up your own new pose and see if your friend can copy you, okay? Our next part of this page is O for objective and fair. And in the picture, they are sharing their own chocolate bar together. So we're going to split that chocolate bar right in half and share it with our friends. So we're going to start standing up. We're going to reach our hands up. This is going to be our giant chocolate bar. And we're going to break it in half by bringing our fingers down to our toes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, split. Nice work. Awesome.
P is for perseverance. That sounds like me when I am learning something new. Sometimes I have to try a few times before I figure it out. Q is for questioning. That sounds like me when I want to know more. Mom says I am curious about everything.
All right, we're on to P and Q. P is for perseverance. And so we're going to imagine that we're skating just like the person in the picture, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open our legs nice and wide, and we're going to practice jumping our legs back and forth nice and fast, like we're skating on the ground, okay? You can even use your arms to help you, okay? Ready? Let's go. Shoo, 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 shoo. See if you can go a little bit faster. Shoo, 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 shoo. Nice. Okay, now questioning. We're going to explore the world around us. We're going to come all the way down to our bellies for this one. Nice work. We're going to push into our hands. We're going to lift our body up, and we're going to look all around, exploring everything there is to see. Super.
R is for regulated. That sounds like me when I show self-control. When my brother makes me so mad, I don't scream at him. Instead, I take a mindful moment. I take 3 deep breaths and I calm down. S is for spirituality. That sounds like me when I feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself. I wonder about the huge world and my purpose in it.
All right, we've made it to R and S. And R is for staying regulated. So even when we're upset or mad or going through something really, really hard, it's nice to be able to calm ourselves down. And the best way to do that is with a belly breath. Now, when we feel really stressed and we feel really anxious, we breathe in our chest and we go, and that actually turns on more stress and more upset. And so the best way to calm ourselves down is by taking those really slow belly breaths. Let's try it together. Bring 2 hands onto your belly. Take a nice big smell and fill your belly like a big balloon. And when you breathe out, let your belly fall flat. Amazing. Try it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time for good measure. Big, big breath. Nice. Now we're going to stay in this calm place for S, for spirituality. And in the picture, she has a beautiful butterfly. So we're going to bring 2 hands open onto our knees. We're going to imagine we have a butterfly in each one of our hands. And we're going to slowly watch one of the butterflies float up towards the sky, keeping our eyes on it the whole time, making sure it doesn't fly away, and then watching it float all the way back down, nice and slow. Amazing. Take a look at your other hand. Watch that butterfly float all the way up. Slow as can go. And then watch it float all the way back down. Super.
T is for teamwork. That sounds like me when I worked on a mural in my classroom. I listened to my group and did my best. We all drew our own part, and it came out great. U is for understanding. That sounds like me because I have social intelligence. I can get along well with people at school, at camp, and even at my family reunion.
All right, we've made it to teamwork and understanding. So for teamwork, we're going to borrow our friend again if you have one. Otherwise, you can just pretend. We're going to stand and we're going to reach your hands up to the sky. We're going to face our partner. So they'll be standing right in front of us. You're looking into their beautiful eyes. You're going to lean your hands forward so that your palms can touch your friends. Nice, to make a little tent pose or house pose. You're going to take a couple steps back and stick your bum out really far, pressing your hands in, working as a team to create this beautiful pose. Awesome. Take another step in. Give your partner a high five and say, "You're so awesome." Nice. And we're going to move on to understanding. Alrighty, friends, so for this one, we are going to be a boat, just like in the picture. So they were doing a canoe, so we're gonna sit all the way down onto our bums. We're gonna bring our feet out in front of us with our knees bent. You can bring your hands behind you for now, and we're gonna slowly lift our feet off of the ground to balance on our bum, like a boat on the ocean. If you feel really balanced, you can bring up your paddle, and you can paddle side to side. Nice. Or you can even do the rowboat where you do on either side. Nice work. Awesome.
V is for viewpoint. That sounds like me because I have perspective. I can feel one way and understand how Sophia feels a very different way. W is for wisdom. That sounds like me when I'm at school. I have a love of learning and can't wait until Mr. White teaches us something new.
All right, we made it to V and W. So viewpoint, and sometimes people like broccoli and sometimes people don't like broccoli. So that's what we're gonna pretend to do today. We're gonna be a broccoli, we're gonna stand up nice and tall. And broccolis kind of look like little baby trees. So we're gonna bring one toe onto the side. We're gonna reach our hands up and we're gonna connect them overhead like a little broccoli. Nice, now if you feel really balanced, you can even lift that foot a little bit higher, or dance like a broccoli, dance like a broccoli. Nice, let's try it on the other side. Bring your arms and legs down, put your other toe on the side, and reach those big round broccoli arms above your head. Nice, if you feel balanced, remember you can lift up that foot higher, and you can even dance like a broccoli, dance like a broccoli. Amazing. Okay, we've made it to wisdom. And wisdom is learning something new, right? So I'm going to teach you guys a crazy pose. This one is pretty tricky. Are we ready to try? Me too. Let's see if we can do it. We're going to start by coming down to our bodies onto the ground. We're going to bring one foot in front, okay? And one foot is going to come out behind us. Nice, so you have one knee bent, and you're gonna be looking forward towards that knee, and the other leg is gonna come all the way behind you. Nice. Now this part is called pigeon, all right? But if you wanna make it even more tricky, you have to bend that back foot and see if you can reach back and grab it with your hand. Wow, amazing job, you guys. Let's see if you can try it on the other side. Release your legs. Bring your other leg forward this time for that little bent knee. The other leg comes out right behind. And if you want to make it even trickier, you can bend that knee and see if you can reach back and grab it with your hand. Amazing. Great work, you guys.
X is for excellent, which doesn't really start with an X. But that sounds like me when I'm using my strengths. I feel extraordinary when I'm doing what I love to do. I even lose track of time. Y is for you. You can discover your strengths and feel extraordinary too. Just ask yourself, what am I good at? What do I love doing? What can I do for a very long time without wanting to stop? Before we finish the alphabet, we're going to take a little rest. Find your blanket and your pillow and have a nice lay down. Close your eyes and start with a big breath in. And think about all the things that you are good at. What types of things do you love to do? And what can you do for a very long time without wanting to stop? See if you can imagine yourself doing all of those things in your mind while you rest. Sometimes when we get really busy, we forget the things that we love to do. And so taking these moments to take a nice big breath and remember them can help us. Take one more big breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Z is for zest. That sounds like me when I have a lot of energy to play new games and run around and try new activities.
Okay, friends, we've made it to the very end. Z for zest. And we are going to play a little game for this one. Use all of our energy to play something super fun. Okay, so this is called the base game. And one base is one body part touching the floor. Okay, so if I'm going to say, create a pose with one base, that means only one body part can touch the floor. So maybe you're gonna do a tree pose. Maybe you're gonna do a boat pose and balance on your one butt. Maybe you're gonna balance, you're gonna make a new pose, you're gonna balance on one knee. Whoop. Maybe you're gonna balance on your head or your hand. Only one base, okay? And then if I see two bases, then you can have two body parts touching the floor. Maybe one foot and one hand. Maybe one bum and one hand. Maybe a bum and a foot. Nice. You get to decide what your poses look like. Are we ready to try? Okay, let's try it. Let's start with, let's make it a little bit tricky. Let's start with three bases. Can you show me a pose with three body parts touching the floor? Yeah, you got it. Mine's gonna be two hands, one foot. Nice, but I'd love to see yours. Amazing. Do you have three body parts touching the floor? See if you can count them. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's try another one. Let's try 4 bases. Can you do 4 body parts touching the floor? I got 2 hands, 2 feet. What do you have? Nice. 4 body parts touching the floor. See if you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's try one more. And then if you want to continue, you just got to keep adding bases, okay? Let's try 5 bases. Can you create a pose with 5 body parts touching the floor? I'm going to do 2 knees. 1, 2, 2 hands. 1, 2, and 1 head. Makes 5. Nice. Let's see yours. 5 body parts touching the floor. See if you can count them. Super. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for updates on our upcoming Read Along with Robins every single Friday.